At that leaderboard and
That's
looking
up.
at those legends, it's crazy to be on the ground in the game. Like, it's a dream come true.
And for players who want to become legends, do you have any advice for them?
I recommend going to the Perk 2v2 court and running a like sharpshooter type Curry build. So like, you know, Curry running around off ball and an inside center like Jokic, maybe like a Jokic build, and pretty much just trying to.
If I mess this up, my key will stop working.
Did you know the down button on my desk? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's to go up, and my to up buttons to go down. So weird. I'm playing 2K for a bit though. I've got like 2 builds, but I'm. I have no badges. What the fuck? There's no point in me training, is there? Because I don't have a single badge. Fuck!
I see what this guy's doing, man. This guy's what I used to say about.
I'm gonna kiss that bum on it.
So both their sides.
Yo, MP, your way when I'm. No, shut up, game.
Make sure you disappoint.
You know what? You know what was funny, yeah? You know all those kids that's like on. Wait, who did you join on your 2K season last year? I swear it was like Toronto Raptors or something. Did you join Toronto last year?
Yeah, I'm still in there. I ain't been playing 2K like that.
I know, but I have a build that's 85 and I'm starting a second build. Cause this is a better build. You know who Shea SGA is? Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The basketballer with the same name. 60 builds hitting threes. Yo, by the way, you know this year, you start with 85 stamina, and you have to do workouts to get your stamina.
Happy weekend, everyone.
So much better.
Well, Coach, we're still very early.
But I remember when you made a build with like 0 stamina.
Early in the season.
That was funny. Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes.
And Toronto also making a switch.
Oh, Mike Conley.
MP's checked in. Something that the organization loves about MP, Graham.
Do you know what MP means,
always
right?
letting his game do the talking. Yeah, he'll respond with the quip here.
My player.
But for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find. So for Toronto right now, Barnes and
I've got
Pearl
91
down low at the 4 and
stamina.
5. Emmanuel quickly is out there with MP.
I need to. I don't know how much VC I got.
Here's McDaniels.
Jalen McDaniels.
Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Barrett. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility.
What do you think of Scotty Barnes?
He's selfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Yes, because you have to earn a reputation where you have to get your things up, your chemistry up.
Randall's got 7 points. Letting Randall get inside with the ball.
No, you know he's got autism, right?
Finishing ability got into the
Oh! Scotty Barnes just dunked on someone.
Yeah, his athleticism.
No, I like him. He's a cool guy.
Allows him to
Yo, are you?
even against bigger guys?
I'm on. What number did you pick when you were on Toronto?
Most of their lineups had multiple.
What number did you pick on
Yeah, and we
2K?
saw how effective it was, especially.
I'm number 3 and he's number 4.
Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that link was a key factor.
And it didn't register as an
Yeah, but
official
it's
block.
long. Because what overruled are you?
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
It's stolen by MP. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Barrett. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Damn, someone blocked the shot off the backboard. That is crazy.
With the jam. Wow. Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one. MP with it.
That is such an illegal screen.
Stolen by Conley. And here's the fast break. That one's good. This game is all even.
Great recognition. Understanding that one is all.
I've got 0 points, but I don't care about points.
Up the floor and finishes off the break.
Back to quickly. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the triple. 5 points in the game.
And a nice find by
You know you could just, you know you can get mods on GTA for free, right?
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Randall outside.
Yes, no, you can just go into director mode.
Gobert with a screen on Barnes. Clock at 6. The putback.
Well, they're
Great
practically
positioning on the putback.
just great positioning to get the rebound.
There's one where you can fly, unlimited ammo, explosive rounds.
Now MP. And that concludes a back and forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Raptors out in front. They're up
Are you
by
on the
1.
live
And
stream?
we'll be back with you shortly.
You're on my live stream.
What's your name?
Shems, you're subscribed to me.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
They're looking engaged so far, especially on offense. Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. They've got Kelly Olynyk.
Write something because it's going to read it out.
Because
I am the kid.
The small forward position.
The name's Shaver Kid.
That one's good for 2.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, she said your name as well. You said your name properly. Yeah, she said your name properly as well.
Well, he said the
You said
kid.
your name properly. Oh, I need to mute your stream. I need to mute your stream. There we go. I was about to say. I was talking to you on your stream.
Oh, a wise move
Yeah.
by MP. Holding his own numbers in the two-man game.
Write something on the chat.
Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, what
Yeah, because
ferocity on the
so I've got it on settings so it will read it out.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is,
Just said it'll read it out.
opportunities you truly can't allow.
My brother just came online. Wait, I think my brother will know if I'm streaming, you know. You know on PlayStation, will it give my brother a notification I'm streaming? I think it might give my brother a notification I'm streaming.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to test.
The kid passes to Boucher. Pass to Dick. Back to Boucher.
Pass to Dick.
Now MP. Boucher outside. Here's Abaji. Over McDaniels. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Did you write something on the stream yet?
Lead by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Ali
Wait,
LaForce.
don't worry.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what
Nothing is let me shoot.
in and night out regardless.
I'm just realigning something on my desk. Did you type in the stream yet, buddy?
Of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Ali. Thank you. MP
Don't
no
you
good.
dare say something.
The Timberwolves have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter.
Something in the chat. Oh my god, I just said it. That's good. It said something in the chat. I'm gonna have it a bit slow because
Run. Everybody try to run. One ball clock. Yeah. Nobody try to run.
se yadi sabbene mercari pettari bandi.
Bishop.
Ecco.
No good with the triple. Raptors trail by 6. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker has built a role around defense and activity.
No! I missed my shot flip.
Started to understand that not everyone can be that superstar scorer, and he's carved out a roll around the hustle, but still capable of knocking down shots.
Wow, that screen was stupid. I could not even get around that. Since when they go up, buddy?
right there. The defender got completely lost.
Huh? Who said did they go up by here? Shut up. Steph Ware. Steph Ware.
Bears checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. Edwards, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Conley subbed in for Alexander Walker. So Toronto
I don't even know what an SSD is nowadays.
Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Olynyk. Barnes comes in for Boucher.
What's an SSD
Barrett's
again?
checked in for Abaji. And Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Dick. Outside,
Could have just said it's
DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert.
You know what you could get? You could get something you just plug into the PlayStation for £40. You could have just said a story.
In the act of shooting, opportunity for a three-point play here. And they found a nice flow.
Why do they have to complicate everything nowadays?
It's not because that's always been called up, man.
I didn't fucking wrong.
What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be.
Steph Ware. Steph Ware. Wait, my brother texted me. Shut up. Baby spin up. Let me play some music for my mic.
Tonight show. Kicking things off. Let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
Oh! Giannis Antetokounmpo is out for 1 to 2 weeks because he sprained his toe.
Are you too happy you're here now and can't get hurt?
Huh?
Yeah, that's funny, Ernie. I'm having flashbacks to a certain Christmas tree.
Yeah,
You
my
just
suit
cut out,
still has
brother.
pine needles in it.
You never know what Shaka Claus might leave under your tree.
Shaka Claus, shut up.
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Raptors.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, you're... Well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
Appreciate you joining us.
Got that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half.
Oh, 20 points were taken.
With some changes. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Olynyk checked in for Toronto. MP comes in for Quickly. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Randle in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this
Ghost. I don't know.
summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to DiVincenzo.
Do you humble?
Now Alexander Walker. Guarded by Dick.
Bunny monkey, bunny monkey.
Picked by Gobert. To the inside. It's stolen by Poeltl. Here comes Toronto on the push. The kid's shot is off.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the ball.
No.
Here's DiVincenzo. 1:14 left in the third quarter. And they pick up 2.
How's that defensive on me? Scolding him.
Respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
MP finds Olynyk up high and Down it goes on the lob.
Well, at nearly 7 feet, Olynyk has no issue
Come
getting
on,
up there
chasing a ghost.
to finish off the
I
lob.
don't know. Yeah.
Outside, DiVincenzo.
Chasing a ghost. I don't know.
For three, Randall. Hurdle
Come
grabs a
on,
miss.
And this is
chasing a
exactly
ghost.
who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to MP. Hurdle with a screen on DiVincenzo. MP against DiVincenzo. MP, a screen on McDaniels. A three, Barrett. Offensive rebound. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. And it's Randall with the jam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, ending the period up by a step.
Never look like him.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
How? That's the assist of the game. He literally handed it to
Well,
him.
this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Jaden McDaniels, I'm gonna punch you in your face.
Down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, and stranger things have happened. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got MP. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Abaji in at the small forward. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
And for Toronto, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor.
Oh my
MP,
God,
no
DiVincenzo.
good. Minnesota shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Inside. Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Ingles. Pass to DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen. Goes back up. DiVincenzo can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets. A home game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Now Boucher. Olynyk up top. MP finds Boucher. Back to MP. DiVincenzo with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. For the finish. Breaks down the breakaway slam.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
You're acting like you're not darker than me, so I don't know what you're on about with
Ingles
rights.
defending. MP, a screen on Ingles.
Cap.
6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Abaji.
And for the defense, that is a
You're way not
heart-sinking
me.
moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the
You're
arc.
mixed, but like you're Scotty Barnes.
DiVincenzo, pass to Ingles. And Grant with the 65 games rule for player awards. It did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
The kid's shot is off.
Yeah, you wonder what
Face when I see mine.
not shooting the ball
Can
well.
I get a kiss?
Shots like that only hurt his
Can I
team more.
make her last forever?
Outside, Ingles.
Go to war. I know I'm coming to see you again.
Back to DiVincenzo. Reed passes to Ingles.
Yeah, I
And it's Toronto with a rebound. The kid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Olynyk with a screen on Ingles. MP, the pass
You
to
best score
Olynyk.
that. Yeah,
Olynyk
good
with
bucket,
the jam.
good bucket boy.
Olynyk
Good
doing
bucket
his
boy.
best brick wall impression was still able to wiggle free for the score.
The Timberwolves lead by 22. Outside, DiVincenzo. Now here's Ingles. The D's right on him. The three. Rebound by Olynyk.
Oh wait, I know what. You know that song by NLE or what? Wait, you know what?
On the wing, MP. DiVincenzo covering.
Bitch, I'll be fucking
Pass to
over.
Brown. Rebound by Shannon.
Let me know the
They've got
number.
1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
What overall did you get on 2K last year?
Really want to win the first.
What overall did you get on 2K last year?
Knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was.
Wait, shush, my mum's back, I think. Stay quiet. Shush! 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 There's literally no one there. My dogs just bark for the sake of it. They're weird.
Julius Randle.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
DiVincenzo.
No way, though.
Baby hook. Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It certainly felt from the head coach all the way down. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Shannon. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Shannon, defended by Brown. Reed, a screen on Brown. That's tipped. DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels.
I love chosen practice.
And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by DiVincenzo. MP way outside. It's off. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And not about
Don't ever call me Big Shakes when he's 10.
I said 2011, mate.
What? I'm not even born then.
Exactly.
What?
Exactly. I'm not saying Big Shakes 2010, I'm saying Big Shakes 2011.
Shut up. Still, I told you yesterday, don't ever bring... Don't ever bring that name up again. I told you not to yesterday.
Oh, my bad. My bad.